Did you know that Abraham, this legendary figure from the Bible, lived through such a challenging time that, without realizing it, he left behind a secret manual for success that still applies today? Think about it. While we navigate a daily routine filled with fears, obstacles, and challenges in pursuit of our dreams, Abraham was fighting epic battles. Without the technology or support networks we have today, it's as if he was playing life on the hardest difficulty level, yet he still managed to turn every adversity into an opportunity for growth and strength. And you know what's even more impressive? Hidden within his journey from thousands of years ago lies a unique combination of faith, courage, wisdom, and compassion that still resonates deeply with us today. In this video, we're going to dive deep and uncover how these ancient teachings can unlock the path to abundance and success in our fast-paced, modern lives filled with dreams and ambitions. If you want to learn how to turn obstacles into stepping stones and access the secrets Abraham left for us, stay with me on this inspiring journey. But before we go any further, don't forget to smash that like button, because you won't want to miss a single detail of this transformational experience. In this video, you're about to discover an exclusive secret, a practical formula that turns even the toughest crises into unique opportunities. This isn't just another repetitive message about faith or generic positive thinking. No, we're about to go much deeper into 6 fundamental lessons left by Abraham, but with a completely renewed approach. Imagine unlocking virtues that go beyond cliches, such as integrity, resilience, and compassion, which together can revolutionize the way you face daily challenges. And to make this even more exciting, I prepared an interactive challenge. At some point in this video, I'm going to ask you a thought-provoking question that will help you reflect on how to apply these teachings to your own life, turning every challenge into a stepping stone to success. What makes this content truly unique is how it connects biblical teachings with modern self-development strategies, providing practical and innovative tools to boost your personal and professional growth. Each lesson comes with real-life examples and simple yet powerful tips that will shift your perspective and help you take action. Stay with me until the end, because I have an exclusive bonus that combines ancient wisdom with a modern action-driven mindset, a game changer for transforming your reality. Abraham wasn't just a man of faith. He was a living example of courage and resilience in a world full of adversities. Imagine living in a time with no GPS, no phone calls, no internet, yet still following a single promise that seemed impossible to achieve. That's exactly what Abraham did. He didn't just believe. He had the courage to act, even in the face of overwhelming challenges. Remember the moment when he was called to leave behind everything he knew, his home, his comfort, and set out into an unknown desert without knowing where he was going? That's not just faith, that's pure courage. And it's exactly this boldness in the face of the unknown that makes his teachings so powerful and relevant to our own journeys. Now, imagine Abraham's struggles as one of life's greatest lessons. He faced difficulties that could have broken anyone, yet he stood firm. He relied on more than just faith. He relied on resilience and integrity. Let's visualize this for a moment. Picture a vast, arid desert filled with stones and ruins. Abraham walks through it effortlessly, maintaining an unshakable posture of strength, overcoming each rock and barrier with determination. How did he do it? He knew he was never alone. Every step of Abraham's journey was backed by the silent force of extraordinary faith, a faith that transcended his struggles. And here's the thing, we can all relate to Abraham's challenges. The circumstances may be different, but the struggles remain the same. Maybe you, right now, are facing a tough transition in your life. Maybe you're trying to adapt to something new, searching for purpose, or battling fears that seem impossible to overcome. The truth is, the same timeless principles that helped Abraham navigate uncertainty and rise above adversity can also guide us today. And in this video, we're about to uncover exactly how. Maybe you're trying to adjust to something new, searching for a sense of purpose, or even working to overcome fears that seem impossible to face. The more you connect with the principles of the past, the more you realize how applying those same teachings today can change everything. Throughout history, people like Abraham have shown us that the key to life isn't about avoiding problems, but about having the courage to face and overcome them, trusting unshakably in something greater than ourselves. So, where does visualization come in? It's the practice of seeing what we want to achieve as if it has already happened, helping our minds align with our goals. Abraham didn't just visualize a prosperous future. He visualized the necessary steps to build that future, even in his hardest moments. He knew that when action aligns with a clear vision, even the biggest obstacles can be overcome. Looking at his journey, we see that wisdom, combined with courage, isn't just a spiritual formula. It's a practical strategy for developing the abundant mindset we all seek. Health, success, peace. These aren't just ancient concepts locked away in time. They're universal and can be applied to your life today. With humility, Abraham gives us one of the most powerful strategies for personal transformation, a combination of faith, courage, and a clear purpose, always guided by compassion. How did he live a full, meaningful life while embodying all these teachings? Let this narrative ignite in you the desire to turn challenges into real opportunities, elevating both your mind and heart toward a future of absolute and lasting abundance and success. Have you ever stopped to think about how courage and compassion can change everything when you need it the most? How they can turn difficult moments into real opportunities for growth? I want to challenge you to reflect on this. If you stop and think right now, what drives you more? Courage, which pushes you to take action, or compassion, which helps you connect with others and embrace humanity during moments of pain? Or maybe it's the combination of both. Courage and compassion working together to help you keep the faith when everything seems lost? Drop a comment below and tell me, which of these virtues has been the most important in your journey? And now, here's a quick challenge for you. If you had to choose between resilience and integrity, which one would you consider the greatest virtue for overcoming obstacles? I want to hear from you. But more than that, I want you to engage with this choice, because these virtues, when courageously applied, have the power to rewrite your story at any moment in life. True transformation happens when you bring together spirituality and concrete action. It's not just about waiting for things to get better. It's about taking action with courage and compassion. Speaking of which, let me give you a practical example. Imagine yourself in the middle of a life transition, moving to a new city, completely unfamiliar, away from family and friends. The challenge feels overwhelming. You don't know what to do. Here's the question. How can you use what you already have, compassion, resourcefulness, and courage, to overcome this situation? You know what the answer is? It's in your attitude, reframing the challenge, and turning every step into an opportunity. Have you ever considered how this shift in mindset could completely transform your reality? Now that you've uncovered some of Abraham's wisdom, it's time to reveal the big secret, his 6 fundamental teachings that go beyond traditional faith. These principles aren't just for prayer or religious moments. Abraham's journey teaches us that living with courage, compassion, wisdom, resilience, integrity, and service to others is what truly shapes a life of abundance and success. Let's break down each one, starting with courage. Abraham never hesitated to step into the unknown. That kind of boldness is something we can apply in our daily lives. Often, simply starting something new takes courage. Whether it's at work or in our relationships, this single trait can be the key to overcoming the fears that hold us back. Next, we have compassion. Abraham always put the needs of others before his own, serving as an example of selflessness. Practicing compassion, whether in the workplace or personal life, makes all the difference. Listening to those around us and acting with empathy helps us build a healthy, collaborative environment. Then comes wisdom. Abraham always sought answers through deep reflection. This same wisdom, when combined with resilience, helps us make better decisions when facing challenges as great as the ones he endured. Now let's talk about integrity. Abraham stood by his values and principles, even in the most difficult moments. That's something we can apply in our own struggles. When we feel pressured to compromise or take shortcuts, his actions teach us that integrity is the foundation of true success. And finally, service to others. Abraham deeply believed that helping others also meant helping himself. This principle applies to every area of life, making it a practical model for personal and professional success. These teachings aren't just beautiful words or lessons from the past. They are principles we can actively apply every day to turn crises into real opportunities for growth. So, the next time you're faced with a difficult situation, remember, every challenge holds a valuable lesson. It's like iron, only strengthened when forged in fire. Now, I want you to think about your own life. Which of these principles have you already embraced? And how can you improve the way you apply them? Don't put this off. Take action now and see for yourself how these teachings can reshape your entire path. These principles aren't just distant ideals. With courage, compassion, wisdom, resilience, integrity, and service to others, you have the power to shape your reality in a deep and meaningful way. But remember, personal transformation doesn't happen by itself. It's fueled by the combination of spirituality and practical action. And it's this unique blend that makes it possible to achieve a life of fulfillment and abundant transformation. Now that we've explored Abraham's fundamental teachings, it's time to reveal something few people know, a detail that could completely change the way we see his story and how we apply his principles in our own lives. There's a specific moment in Abraham's life that demonstrates, in a remarkable way, how integrity and compassion were the keys to building powerful connections. You've probably heard the story of Abraham interceding for Sodom and Gomorrah, right? It's one of the most well-known biblical accounts. But what most people don't realize is that this act of intercession goes far beyond faith. It reveals a powerful secret about influence and success. Abraham didn't have to intervene. He had nothing to gain by defending those who were about to be destroyed. But he did it anyway, because he understood that true leadership is about empathy and responsibility. And that's exactly what we can apply in our own lives. The way we care for others and take action in their favor can determine the impact we'll have on the world. Now, here's a challenge for you. In the next 24 hours, try applying this teaching in real life. It can be something simple, listening more attentively to someone, offering help without expecting anything in return, or acting with integrity even when no one is watching. Small actions can lead to huge transformations. And do you know what's even more fascinating? Science has already proven that when we help others, the same areas of the brain responsible for reward and fulfillment are activated. In other words, when we follow this biblical principle, we're actually reprogramming our minds for success. This bonus insight not only reinforces the lessons we've explored so far, but also opens the door to even deeper revelations in upcoming videos. If this insight about Abraham surprised you, imagine how many other biblical secrets could transform your life in ways you never imagined. In the next videos, we'll uncover hidden stories from the scriptures, stories packed with powerful lessons for personal and spiritual growth. Now that we've reached the end of this journey, let's recap the 6 fundamental teachings that transformed Abraham's life and can transform yours too. Courage, to keep moving forward, even when the path is uncertain. Compassion, to see beyond yourself and build meaningful connections. Wisdom, to make decisions aligned with a greater purpose. Resilience, to rise after every fall and keep going. Integrity, to stay true to your values, no matter the circumstances. And service to others, because true success is never built alone. Abraham wasn't just a man of faith, he was a man of action. And that's the real lesson here. Believing is essential, but taking action is what transforms everything. Real change happens when we combine spirituality with practical steps. You can have all the dreams in the world, but without courage, discipline, and applying these principles daily, they will remain just dreams. So, what's your next step? What can you do today to start living these teachings? If you enjoyed this reflection, there's so much more to explore. On this channel, we dive even deeper into topics like integrity, resilience, and how to apply biblical principles in real life. So, don't stop here. Pick another video right now and keep this journey going. You might be just one insight away from a life-changing breakthrough. And before you go, do something that could completely change your future. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you'll never miss the next revelations, ones that might be exactly what you need to take the next big step in your life. Don't wait. Click now, because your journey is just beginning.